The Maxx Crosby trade was way closer to happening than most people realized. And when Eric DeCosta finally spoke about it, he was brutally honest about what really went down behind the scenes in Baltimore. The deal was moving, the plan was massive, but one key detail at the final stage completely changed the course of this history. The trade that could have brought Maxx Crosby to the Baltimore Ravens came very close to happening, but in the end, it didn't. And when Eric DeCosta talked about it, he didn't hold back. He openly admitted he was disappointed the deal with the Las Vegas Raiders couldn't be finalized. What's interesting is that DeCosta didn't treat it like just another rumor that fell through. On the contrary, he made it clear that Baltimore was seriously working to bring Crosby and to strengthen the defense. And the trade had progressed a lot behind the scenes. But as the GM explained more about what was happening at that moment, it became clear this history was much bigger than just a trade that didn't happen. In reality, there was a far more aggressive plan being considered inside the Ravens organization. During that same press conversation, DeCosta revealed a detail most people didn't know. The Ravens weren't just trying to bring Maxx Crosby into the defense. What they were discussing inside the organization was something much bigger. While negotiating the trade with the Raiders, Baltimore also started talks with Trey Hendrickson and his agent. The idea? Build an ultra-aggressive pass rushing duo, with Crosby coming from one side of the defensive line and Hendrickson from the other. In practice, this would have made life miserable for any NFL offense. Two players constantly pressuring the quarterback at the same time. And as this plan was taking shape behind the scenes, the trade talks with the Raiders were also moving quickly. And you, Ravens fan, Crosby and Hendrickson together on the defense. Tell me here in the comments. From what came out afterward, the Ravens really did get extremely close to finalizing the deal with the Raiders. The trade would have involved 2 first-round picks for Maxx Crosby, a massive investment that showed how much Baltimore believed in the impact he could have on the defense. Beyond the trade, reports also emerged that the Ravens were prepared to discuss a new contract for Crosby. The plan would have put him near the top of the NFL pass rusher market, making him a centerpiece of the defense for years to come. Everything indicated the move was on track to happen. But before any trade of this size becomes official in the NFL, there's always one mandatory step. And that's exactly where the problems started to appear. The most delicate moment of the negotiation came during Maxx Crosby's medical exam. During the evaluation conducted by the Ravens medical staff, concerns surfaced regarding the meniscal surgery Crosby had after the 2025 season. This kind of review is standard in big NFL trades, especially when high draft picks are involved. When a team is about to invest 2 first-round selections in a player. Every detail of his physical condition is carefully scrutinized. It was at that point that the entire negotiation started to get complicated. What had seemed like a well-advanced deal suddenly depended on these medical evaluations and the strategic decisions of DeCosta and the Ravens front office, completely changing the direction of Baltimore's attempt to bring Crosby in. In the end, the Baltimore Ravens really did come very close to land Maxx Crosby in a move that could have taken their defense to a whole new level. Something DeCosta admitted was frustrating when the trade didn't go through. So I want to hear from you. Did the Ravens do the right thing walking away, or should they have taken the risk to bring Crosby in? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, Ravens Nation. See you in the next video.